Little to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go! Ready?
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's touchdown number 19 on the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not that. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
It's second
and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dobbins is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Corey, 70 Timberwolves.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set up. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 2.
Hey! Pat! Bronco 80! Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80! Go!
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready? Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
Cowboy 80! Hut, hut.
Here's Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
60.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Colts. Extra point by Little is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Cam Little with the kickoff.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Now a screen set up for Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive, It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about three. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down to 6.
Throwing, Richardson, rolling right, off he goes, and good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. And it's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Third and 5. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
Go! 60 Bison, 60, 18, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts first down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Johnson. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Mike Green is there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
A second down throw for Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
It's a gain of 23
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
19 Wyatt.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time, 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Johnson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
For the Colts. First down. Let's go. 1st and 10.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Colts. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown. the evening. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
Cougar 19. 18, Rattler.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out.
Jaguars 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Travel start on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jaguars first down.
In motion, Shakir.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to keep it himself.
Anthony Richardson.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3.
Second and 3.
19,
The 40-yard line.
19, 18.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's second and 3 to go.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now Richardson. He'll take off again. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. An 8-yard pickup. And a Jaguar first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. In motion, Shakir. Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Here's Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. Game on. Mason Taylor. Touchdown Jaguars. That his second TD catch of the season. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
That's quickly out to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here comes a toss. Right. Here comes Johnson. The Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ready? From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some...
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Indy. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Mikey, 19. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Tracking 60. Trap 60. Trap 6. Go.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it just past their...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey lady.